I'm Rob McConnell, and welcome to the X Zone, a place where fact is fiction and fiction is reality. Today on the X Zone, the Great Lakes Triangle of North America. Found in the heartland of North America, these landlocked yet connected lakes, which eventually empty into the Atlantic Ocean, have become the scene of more mysteries involving ships, aircraft, people, UFOs, ghosts, and phantom ships than the Bermuda Triangle. 1/16th the size of the Bermuda Triangle, Lady John Graves Simcoe was the first European to chronicle the strange orbs of life that have been seen above and below the waters of Lake Ontario. First Canadians tell of great cities which surrounded the Great Lakes where men flew without wings. The Great Lakes Triangle of North America, one of the world's greatest mysteries, right in our own backyard.
All Hit Radio.
Welcome to the X Zone, a place where fact is fiction and fiction is reality. Now, here's your host, Rob McConnell.
I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win, and telling those sweet lies and losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what.
And welcome back to the X Zone. This is hour 2 of tonight's show, and we're coming to you from our broadcast center and studios in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, on the X Zone Broadcast Network and your hometown radio, Classic 1220, streaming classic1220.ca. If you'd like to send me an email, the email address is xzone@classic1220.ca. Exo Nation, my guest this hour is Susie Wade, and she is a paranormal investigator, and she's been into the paranormal for all her life. She's an intuitive empath and also a tarot card reader, and an astrologer. She's been reading tarot cards for about 8 years, and astrology. And she is in Sin City in Nevada. And of course, I'm talking about Las Vegas, where it's nearly 100 degrees there tonight. And Susie, welcome to the X Zone.
Hi, thank you. Thank you very much.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Susie, and how you got involved in the paranormal.
Well, by accident, I guess. I used to see spirits when I was a kid and didn't realize they were spirits. I used to see them like I'm talking to you. You know, they were full apparitions, and I didn't realize they were. I just thought they were my friends. So as I got older, I realized why they look the same every day, and why they, my first friend was Billy, and he always had a dirty face and no shoes and dirty feet, and overalls and a little page boy hat, and he always wore the same clothes. And when he went home, he would disappear the same way, but I never got to go to his house. He would never come in my house. He would always meet me at the same spot every morning, and we would do our usual routine and play hide and seek and do our thing. But that was it. But he was my friend for the whole entire time we lived at that house. And that was my first experience with paranormal. And each house that I went to, I would feel or see a spirit. When I was 7, though, I had an experience with a negative spirit, and which kind of blocked my abilities until I was 18.
Oh my goodness.
It scared me that much.
What kind of negative experience was it?
Well, I didn't realize it until I became a paranormal investigator,
Hmm.
what it was and how it happened. But we used to play the Ouija board like nothing. When I was a kid back in the 70s, it was a big thing.
Sure.
And we used to play it in the attic like an idiot. Me and my brothers and my sisters. And my brother said, and I totally forgot about it. My brother said, Susie, you've been in paranormal since we were kids. I go, we have? And, I didn't even, it was natural,
Sure.
and he goes, yeah, we played Ouija and I saw my grandfather's face and I'm like, screw you, I'm out of here.
Unreal.
And so we would play. And then
Hmm.
one night we were sleeping and it was dark in the room,
Yeah.
but I saw three figures darker than the dark.
Oh my goodness.
And they were cloaked figures. They were short. They were like maybe 3 or 4 feet, and they were cloaked, and they were darker than dark, and they had red eyes, and they were making a weird sound. Now I don't know if they were alien or if they were demons or what the hell they were, but they scared the hell out of me, and they were coming towards my bed, and they were grunting this weird. I can't even do it.
So obviously, it really scared you as a young girl.
Oh my god. And from then on, I never saw a spirit again until I was older.
Now, how haunted is Las Vegas?
Uh, the Strip, you mean? The hotels?
Yeah,
Very
the
haunted.
city in general. The city in general.
The whole state is very haunted
Really?
because yes, there's ghost towns all throughout this state. This is a mining state, and this is the old west. There's a town called Pioche. I investigated just this one hotel, and my sister saw a woman in a bonnet, which it used to be a brothel, and we got this one dude. I saw a shadow figure. She saw a big, huge dude introduced himself as Tim, and we found out a guy named Tim died of drinking himself to death in that room. But 75 people the first year that town was developed, 75 people died of gunshot wounds before a natural death occurred.
Unreal.
So
Well,
that was the Wild West.
yeah, I was just going to say it's the Wild West, and it was rather unruly.
Virginia's,
There was a lot of
yeah,
gold mining. There's a lot of silver mining.
silver
Yeah.
mining, yeah, gypsum mining, and Virginia City was really bad too, up north.
That was until Ben Cartwright and the Cartwrights went on the Ponderosa and they straightened everything out, right?
I don't know.
So tell us about your group, the Vegas Ghost
Vegas
Girls,
Ghost Girls.
PI. Yeah,
Well, it's mainly just me and my sister and my friend Renee when she can come,
right.
and my husband. My husband's my camera guy. And we just go to different places and investigate. We went to this one ghost town up north
Hmm.
in Nevada, and it was called what was it called? Gold Point, and it was such a cute ghost town, and there's 11 people that still live there.
Now, these 11 people, are they ghosts or are they real people?
No, real people. They still live there, and the one man that runs the town,
Hmm.
he's the bartender, and he's the one that runs the town. He rents out the big cabins. They have cabins, but they're original cabins. They're restored, so they're not falling down. But
Gotcha.
we had a lot of activity out there.
What kind of activity did you have there?
Okay, well, we saw shadows. We saw. I used the laser grid,
Hmm.
and the laser grid. We had lots of the dots that move when somebody's going through.
Right.
We had a lot of that. We had someone peeking through the window, the curtains. Not a person, but a shadow figure. We got EVPs. So this is like shit. This is back in 2016, 17. I'm trying to remember it
Okay,
all.
Susie. Susie,
Yes.
I would ask you to watch your language because
I'm
this is a
sorry. I'm
family
so
show, and
sorry.
yeah,
I just
okay.
realized that.
Thanks, dear.
I'm so sorry.
It's all
I'm
right.
a New Yorker.
These things
So
happen.
sorry.
Okay.
Um, Go ahead.
Why do you think ghosts stick around in the same place? For example, these ghost towns in Nevada. Why don't they just leave and go to the light?
I think they're comfortable. It's where they loved. Some places,
Hmm.
I don't think. I honestly don't believe in stuck ghosts. I honestly don't.
No way.
Because I have a lot of medium friends, and uh, they tell them that they have a choice to stay or go. They have the choice. And a lot of times they stay with their family members, or they go on to, or they stay where they lived, where their memories were the fondest, or they go on to the light and come back. They have a choice to go and come.
How many investigations would you say that you and your group do? You, your sister, your husband, and this other person?
Have we done
Yeah, per year. What's the average?
since we per year?
Yeah, like did you do, let's say, 10 last year, 150 last year?
No, not that many.
No.
about 11 or 12.
And
That's because they cost a lot to do them too.
they do. How much?
Yeah.
How much would it cost to do an investigation?
Well, if you want to do one that's isn't haunted, you have to pay, and it's usually like 150 and up, because the properties you have to get permission, and they charge.
So you have to pay.
Yeah,
I see.
I have to pay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, listen,
But-
you and I,
okay, go ahead.
Susie, you and I have to take our first break, so please stand by.
Okay.
And Exo Nation, our guest this hour is Susie Wade, and she's with the Vegas Ghost Girls, PI. Their website is vegasghostgirlpi.com there in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is the X Zone, a place where people dare to believe and dare to be heard, Monday through Friday from 10 p.m. Eastern until midnight. Right here from our broadcast center and studios in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, on the X Zone Broadcast Network, and you're listening to us on your hometown radio, Classic 1220, and streamed around the world on classic1220.ca. I'm Rob McConnell. Susie Wade and I will return on the other side of this break. Don't go away.
Well, I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win.
And when I see the sign that points one way, the lot we used to pass by every day. Just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. The empty sidewalks on my block are not the same. You're not to blame. From deep inside the tears that I forced to cry.
And welcome back, everyone. This is the X Zone. I'm Rob McConnell. And like we were telling you last night and the night before, the X Zone TV channel is going to be part of the all-new Mojo Media. We're going to be streaming 24/7, 365 of all the great shows that we have. We have, let me see, Kevin Randall and A Different Perspective. We have Gwilda Wiyaka, Mission Evolution. We have the X Zone radio show. We have the X Zone TV show. We have documentaries, special interviews, feature films. And all this is going to be on the X Zone TV channel, and it's part of the all-new Mojo Media. And as we get closer to the launch date, I will tell you much more. Susie Wade is our special guest. She is a paranormal investigator in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Susie, what has been your most frightening experience while during a paranormal investigation?
Excuse me.
Yep.
I don't really get scared anymore. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get scared anymore.
Okay.
I got touched. Okay. I don't know if you ever heard of David Omen.
No.
Okay. Well, you heard of CeeLo Drive in
Nope.
Beverly Hills?
No.
Okay, that's where the Manson murders occurred.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I investigated the house that's 200 feet from that house, and that's where the ghosts of the murders go. That's where they haunt. The houses that are next to the house, because it was burned. It was demolished. And it's David Omen. Me and my husband went to the David Omen's house, and we investigated his house and the house next door. Now,
Didn't he write the book The House at the End of the Street?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I did have him on. Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
Me and him are buddies. Now, when I investigated his house, we got a little bit of stuff downstairs of his house. But when we went to the house next door, I have this thing. It's called the portal, and it's kind of like Steve Huff's. I don't know if you know Steve Huff, but it's kind of like his or George Brown's. It's not EVP. It's a thing you communicate with. Anyway, we got a lot of EVPs from that, and we're communicating, and we had everybody from that house, from Dave's house, come over to this house, and Dave's like, "Where did everybody go?" So he comes over, and as everybody comes over, and somebody starts stroking my hand, and there's nobody there, and I'm like, guys, somebody's stroking my hand. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody's touching my hand. Oh my God. That was the freakiest that I ever had, somebody touching me.
You're sure it wasn't your husband?
No, he was out in the van. He was the techie.
Oh, wait, so you don't bring your husband into the house, you keep him in the van?
Well, no, he's in a wheelchair, so
I'm
there's a lot of places
God
he's not
bless him.
accessible. No, he's paraplegic.
Yeah.
But he don't let that stop him. But some places he can't get into the houses because they're not wheelchair accessible.
Accessible, right?
Yeah, but he was doing him and the other guy for Dave were doing the monitors outside because Dave has his garage. He's got all the monitors hooked up for his house, and that's where him and my husband were doing that.
So let's see, it couldn't have been your husband. Who do you think it was that was touching your hand?
Nobody. There was nobody there. It was me, the girl sitting next to me, and that's it. And then all the other people were behind me.
Wow.
There was nobody there.
Let me ask you this question, Susie.
Yeah.
If you can't see a ghost, right?
Okay.
How come they can touch you?
It's energy. It's just energy. Energy, because that's all we are. We're pure energy, and energy never dies. That's physics. And when you die, that energy just transforms.
Would it be fair to say then that the energy that remains after our death is what people call our soul?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay.
I would say.
Makes.
That's who we are.
Yeah.
We're,
So, what happened at this house? Did you catch anything really good? I mean, besides you getting touched.
We got voices. We got we think we got what, Shannon, who is the girl? Shannon Tate?
Sharon
Is
Tate,
that her
yeah.
name? Sharon Tate
Yeah.
and Abigail Folger. We think we got their voices on on the on the portal that we had, but I don't know if I got it on my EVP recorder, which is it always happens. Something happens, I'll either forget to pick up a camera or
Right.
put the EVP recorder on.
Oh heavens. That's because you're anticipating getting touched.
Yeah.
I understand that. You animal, you.
Yeah.
So you've now I understand that you're a medium as well. Being a
Well, I
medium,
call a baby medium. I call myself.
I do you know I could never be a medium. Do you know why?
No.
I'm
Why?
6'5", so I'd have to be an extra tall, and I don't think they come this
Well,
size. Yeah.
I love that one.
Oh, you can use it. Okay, so as a baby medium, do you use your gift as a baby medium when you're doing a paranormal investigation?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a big energy feel. I pick up on energy. So as soon as I walk in, I can feel a room. I can tell what type of energy. If it's female, if it's male.
Hmm.
I can tell if it's negative, if it's positive. Uh, but sometimes I can't see what they look like, but sometimes I can. And it's always a mind's eye. It's in your head. It's
Right.
in your mind's eye. But sometimes it's physical where you can literally see them full body, you know? I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Hmm.
My sister does. Now my sister, she's really good. She does prophetic dreams. Her dreams come true. And she's very in tune.
So
More
so
in tune than I am.
so your family has been gifted with certain aspects
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Well, that's
My
great.
mom was an astrologer. Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that you are not dissuaded from using your talents and becoming more in depth with your paranormal activity because your mom was a believer and an astrologer.
Oh yeah.
What does
Yeah,
your
but
go on?
no, I was just gonna say. By the time I came in paranormal investigator, my mom already passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that's mainly why I became an investigator. It was because my dad died and then my mom died, and I'm like, I gotta talk to them.
Yeah. And have you talked to them over the years?
Yes. But not through me, through my friend, who is a really good medium. And I feel better.
Well,
Let's just say it was good.
that's good. Why do you think that some people, like your friend, can be a better communicator with those on the other side than you?
Practice. It's
Practice.
just practice.
And how would
And
you?
they know how to do it. Some are better gifted. They know how to use their gift.
What would you?
It is practice.
What would you say your best gift is?
Energy.
Energy.
Energy work. Well, my friends call it my Bon Jovi feeling because when I was 18, this is funny. When I was 18, we bought tickets to Bon Jovi. This is back in a million years ago. And I think it was 87. And they gave me the tickets. And as soon as I held the tickets, I looked at my friend and we're going to meet him. They said, what? I said, we're going to meet him. And that night we met him. So every time we get tickets, they go, you got a Bon Jovi feeling? So that's what they call it, my Bon Jovi feeling. So that's my best psychic feeling, attribute, is those kind of feelings.
When you're out and about, let's say you go to the shopping center, you go into the grocery store, the post office, train station, wherever there's a lot of people. Do you get feelings, and have you ever taken the time to stop somebody and say, my name is Susie Wade, I am a baby medium, I have a message for you from the other side?
I'm not that good yet. I'm not that good yet. But I will get feelings of people, of that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they're sad. See, I'm an empath, so
Right.
I feel their feelings, or I can feel if they're in trouble, or I can feel, you know, something just happened to them, or that kind of feeling.
Feelings, yeah, feelings are very important when it comes to investigating the paranormal, whether it's
Oh yeah.
clairvoyant, clairsentient,
Oh
clairaudient,
yeah.
or like
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you're very uh, empathic, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
deal with energy.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a combination of all these gifts, as I call them, that
Right.
assist people like yourself and the rest of your team to conduct the
Right.
investigations and to
Oh
give the
yeah.
clients the answers they're looking for.
Right. Right.
Uh,
Right.
okay, you and I
I
have to.
call myself a ghost magnet when I go paranormal investigating because I can do that.
All right, we have to go for our commercial break at the bottom of the hour.
Okay.
But you tell me that you're a ghost magnet, and when a ghost touches your hand, you freak out. Come on.
Oh, that was my first
Oh,
investigation.
I see. So that's why you don't freak out anymore, right?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm not scared
stand
now.
by, Susie. You and I will be back on the other side of this break as the X Zone continues with yours truly, Rob McConnell, and my special guest this hour, Susie Wade, a paranormal investigator from Las Vegas, Nevada. Dare to believe, dare to be heard, Monday through Friday from 10 p.m. Eastern until midnight, right here on your hometown radio, Classic 1220, and streamed around the world on classic1220.ca.
Just walk away, Renee. You want to follow you back home. The empty sidewalks on my block are not the same.
Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, and then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha, they're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away, ha-ha! You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would...
Susie Wade is my special guest. She is a paranormal investigator from Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you'd like to contact Susie, their website is, let me just make sure I get the right one this time, Vegas Ghost Girls Vegas Ghost Girls PI. What does the PI stand for? Paranormal Investigators?
Yes.
Gotcha. Let's say somebody was to call you up and say, let's say I moved to Las Vegas and I'm in a
Okay.
house and things don't feel right, and I call you up and say, Susie, something just doesn't feel right here in this house. I've seen stuff moving. I see shadows. Can you come and check it out and help me get rid of whatever this problem is? How do you proceed from there after you get the call from a client?
Well, first we go and investigate, make sure there is something there, and it's not plumbing or creaks in the night. And if there is something there, then we go about saging the house, cleansing the house. And if that still doesn't work, then I don't know, we call the priest. I really don't like getting the church involved unless that's what they want. Because some people are very religious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a recovering Catholic, but I still have that belief in my heart.
Right.
I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious. There's two different things.
Why would you say you're a recovering Catholic? I've never heard that.
I believe in the teaching, but I don't believe in the church.
I got you. Okay.
Okay.
I've heard of recovering
That's what
alcoholics, but when you said a recovering
it's my
Catholic,
joke.
yeah.
It's my joke. It's my joke. I made it up. Because yeah.
All right, so
I don't want to go into that. But
sure, no problem. I respect your privacy. So
No, it's just people get iffy with religion.
I
But
don't.
no, usually saging and
Hmm.
prayer and going around usually helps. And usually does help. But if it doesn't, yeah, I don't. I haven't come across where it doesn't help. But if it doesn't, then I usually lean on the church and have the church come in because they have more knowledge on demons. I don't believe in demons, but you without good, there's got to be bad. So
Well, I was
you
just going.
know.
I was just going to ask you, Susie, if there's a lot of demonic activity in Las Vegas.
Well, I believe if you're a butthead in life, you're a butthead in death. You know.
Yeah, I kind of
You
agree
know,
with you there.
it doesn't mean you're a demon. It just means you're a jerk. You know. and I'll give you a little knowledge of Las Vegas knowledge.
Okay.
You know the saying 86, you're 86. Do you
Okay.
know that term came from Las Vegas?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it means 8 feet out and 6 feet deep.
Oh,
Get it?
I
From your
get it.
mom.
I get it.
That's
Besi-
where it came from.
besides doing paranormal investigations, what else do you investigate? Do you investigate cryptids? Do you investigate flying saucers, claims of alien abductions, and so on?
Well, uh, my sister, I should have brought my sister because she's claimed of abductions since she was a little girl.
Wow.
I've never seen it, but her claims are very vivid, and it scares me.
Really?
That's the only thing that scares me is that. And we come from a town that is very, in New York, that is very high. Uh, what is it? Observation of flying saucers or whatever.
So you're originally from the state of New York.
Yeah,
Whereabouts?
Pine Bush. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but they have a UFO convention every year because of their claims,
Right,
quote
right.
unquote. I'm from Pine Bush. I'm from all over New York, but Rockland and Orange County, New York.
Yeah, it wasn't there a group of major sightings going back to the 60s in the Hudson Valley?
That's where I'm from, the
Ah,
Hudson Valley.
okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
So how,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people these days investigating. There's a lot of television shows about the ghosts and things that go bump in the night. Why do you think the paranormal is so popular now?
Because people are finally coming out and speaking. People
Okay.
are finally just, people back in the day were like, oh, they'll think I'm crazy.
Hmm.
Now people are like, who cares? I'm saying it.
Yeah.
you know, and plus the TV shows,
Hmm.
are making it so that people can come out and say that happened to me. But
How different are your investigations from the investigations that people see on TV?
how many? What? Say
How,
that again.
sure, how are the investigations that you and your group do, paranormal
Uh-huh.
investigations, how do they compare with the investigations that are done on television shows about ghosts?
I think they're better because they're raw. They're not fake. I don't know.
Hmm.
They're not so perfect. I never, that's one thing. I don't edit my investigations. I do raw videos. If we make bloopers, we make bloopers. I add it in. Because if you're gonna see a ghost, I want you to see it with us. You know,
Hmm.
I want you to see everything. And we get a lot more views that way. Even though, it can be boring at times, and sometimes it's more exciting. I don't know.
So
That's what we do.
So, what do you do with the information that you get from, let's say you came to my house, you did the investigation, and you sit down and you have a talk with me whether or not the investigation has come up with any results or it's just whatever. You've got all this evidence. You've got the audio recordings from the EVPs. You've got the digital video footage. You've got your investigation notes. Once you have all this information, what do you do with it?
Well, I sit down with you and calmly, scary, I calmly
Mm-hmm.
organize it to where it's not so scary, but I break the news to you whatever way I can and show you the evidence. And then I have a plan of what we're going to do to tackle it. And then, we'll tackle it together. Or whichever way you decide that you want.
So over the years, you've amassed, I would imagine, a lot of audio tape, a lot of video footage, notes, and so on. Do you keep them and share that information with other groups, or do you keep this in a...
Oh, I don't share them with other groups, but I do keep them. If other groups want to know, yeah, I'll share the information.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to learn something, yeah.
Right.
But
there seems to be
private videos are private videos. To me, I would keep my clients' videos private. They
Sure.
don't want their stuff, advertised for other people to see. I wouldn't want them.
So what I was trying to get at is if other paranormal investigators in Las Vegas were working on an investigation and they called you up and said, Susie, we're working on this kind of investigation. This is the evidence that we've found.
I see
yeah.
what you're saying. Like a collaboration.
Right, yes.
Oh, and what can I put into it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd go out and feel her out. I would get my feelers out, feel the joint, feel how it is, my energy joint
Sure.
feeling. And, get my own equipment and go out and see what I can pick up.
So would you call this other group back and say, listen, it's Susie Wade here. I actually went down and did an investigation, and this is what I found.
No, I'd go out with them. And investigate with them.
I see.
As a collaboration, so that I can add a little extra teamwork to
Gotcha.
to their teamwork.
Does that happen a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's good to share information, because the more information that is out there that you can share, the possibilities of coming up with solutions are greatly enhanced.
Oh, yeah. And you help each other,
Exactly. Now, at what age would you suggest somebody start thinking about becoming a paranormal investigator?
Not till they're older.
16, 17?
They can try at 16, 17. They're so young. I don't
Yeah.
want them to hurt.
Oh, I can understand that, especially if they...
Don't understand that side of the
Yeah.
consciousness.
Right.
If they study that side of the consciousness and understand it, because that's what I did before I even did it.
Right.
I tried understanding it so that I could do a better job and not get hurt, and it helped a lot.
And how long did it take you before you felt knowledgeable enough to go out and do investigations?
Honestly, a
Yeah.
couple years.
Really? Eh?
A couple years, yeah. I mean, physically, mentally, I was able to,
Right.
but consciously, I wasn't.
All right,
ready.
Susie, stand by. You and I have to take our final break for this hour. In Dexo Nation,
Okay.
Susie Wade is our special guest. Las Vegas. Let me see. Craig, what is it again?
Nevada.
No, Vegas Ghost Girls.
Oh.
PI.com. And
Oh,
we'll be back as we wrap up this hour here in the X Zone from our broadcast center and studios in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, on the X Zone Broadcast Network. And we're coming to you tonight, as we do Monday through Friday, from your hometown radio, Classic 1220, and streaming around the world, classic1220.ca. I'm Rob McConnell. Don't go away.
And when I see the sign that points one way, the light we used to pass by every day, just walk away. The marching band came down along Main Street. The soldier blues fell in behind. I looked across and there I saw Billy waiting to go and join the line. And with her head upon his shoulder, his young and lovely fiancée. From where I stood, I saw she was crying, and through her tears I heard her say, Billy, don't be a hero, don't be a fool with your life.
Susie Wade is my special guest this hour from Las Vegas, Nevada. She is a paranormal investigator. And Susie, first of all, thanks very much for coming on the show tonight. Great talking
no
to you.
problem.
And what would you suggest as a good way to get started learning about the paranormal?
Books, reading, watching YouTube, you know what? Yeah, watching YouTube. Don't watch the TV ones because, you know what? Watch Nick Groff. He's the only friggin' investigator I know that isn't fake. He is the only one I know is up front and real. He's the reason why I became an investigator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know what? He gave me a shout out on YouTube. I was so friggin', I fell over when it happened, but he gave me a shout out on YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, I was so happy.
Well, there you go.
But yeah, he knows what he's doing. And yeah.
You
Because
brought
he
up...
comes at it like, you don't come at it like Zach Bagans where you're screaming at him. You come with love, and you come at it like a friend or whatever. You don't come at it aggressively. You get more flies with honey
Yeah.
than vinegar.
Yep.
That's so true. Same with spirits.
I can't understand why these people have to yell at spirits and cause...
Yeah.
Like, they're humans without a body. Be
Exactly.
respectful.
Yeah.
Like you said...
And you know what?
What's that?
They say that they always want to talk. They love visitors. A lot of them do. Some of them, the grumpy ones, don't. But a lot of them like visitors. They like to talk because they're bored. You know?
Yeah, I guess it would be very boring being a spirit or a ghost.
If you're stuck in a place where nobody comes to visit you,
Yeah.
you know?
But like you said earlier, they have free choice. They can either stay...
Yeah, they can go up.
or go.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
if
true.
if they're staying there and they're getting bored, it's nobody's fault except their own.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of questions do you ask the spirit when you're trying to make contact?
Well, I just tell them hi. I tell them my name. I tell them that I about myself.
Mhm.
I tell them that I wanted them there to communicate with them,
Right.
and that's it. I just talk to them like a normal person.
What does your
And it
husband
usually
think?
works.
What does your husband think about your paranormal investigating?
In the beginning, he thought I was a nutbag. But after Dave Omen's house, he got something that happened to him there and it changed his. He had something happen to him. There was this phenomenon that happened. It was this fog-like
Yeah.
thing that came down the mountain
Hmm.
and came straight up to him, and then backed up and went straight back up the mountain. And he's like, and then Philip, the guy that was doing the monitoring, what the hell was that?
Oh gosh.
And my husband's like, I don't know. What the heck was that? It scared the heck out of him.
Really.
Yeah, but that changed his mind. He's like, that was not normal.
How do you and your team protect yourselves when you go into a haunted place to make sure that you don't bring any attachments home with you?
Oh, I have obsidian, I got tourmaline, holy water, anointing oil, crosses. You name it.
So
Sage.
you look like a lady who is selling religious artifacts at the Vatican.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh,
So. And prayer.
And prayer.
Always works.
It sure does. The power of prayer.
Yes.
What do you think? What are orbs? There's another question that we get. We talk a lot about orbs. What is your opinion of orbs?
Just energy that's trying to manifest, and that's all they can do at that time. That's as big as they can get. That's all it is. It's just energy.
So
It's a spirit, but that's as big as they can manifest at that time, because they can get bigger, but they have to take energy from our cameras or wherever they take their energy from.
well, here's a question. If they are energy and they are trying to find energy in order to exist, manifest,
Yeah.
why wouldn't paranormal investigators bring batteries that are specifically for the use of spirits?
They do.
They do.
Yeah, a lot of them do. Well, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do what is it, those green ones, those, the ones that last forever. Lithium.
Oh,
Lithiums are the best thing to bring because they suck them dry and they last forever. And you get a lot of activity when you bring them.
you do, eh?
Yeah.
So, bring batteries for the spirits.
Yeah, or equipment that has those kind of batteries. Because if they're on, because that's the thing, they have to be running.
I
And
see.
You know what I'm saying? They have to be running for them to suck it out,
So you just couldn't have a battery that's not.
I've never seen that.
Hmm.
But you have to have equipment that has high voltage batteries. That helps a lot. Like the what is it? The K2, not the K2. I can't think of it.
Voice box?
No,
No.
the thing that's loud and annoying. REM
Oh.
pod.
Oh, right, yeah.
The REM pod. That has a lot of batteries. That takes up a lot of batteries. That takes a lot of juice. And also like the portal that I use, that takes a lot of juice.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. Obviously, you believe that spirits are just energy, right?
Not just energy, but yeah, that's what we are. We're all energy. We're made up the same as the stars.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they prove in physics.
All right. So, what is the sense of investigating the paranormal if we already believe that all it is just energy? What can we accomplish? What can we find out that we don't already know?
Because they still have their soul, their attachment of their mind are still there.
Okay. But how will that?
Their memories.
I
still there.
understand that, Susie. But what I'm trying to say is, if let me rephrase it maybe. What do you hope to accomplish as a paranormal investigator? What are you hoping to find? Because
To prove that they're there. To prove that they have a consciousness. Okay, we all know that energy never dies. That's proven. A proven fact in physics. But now we got to prove that they have a consciousness. That's what I want to prove. And that they're there. That's what I want to prove. The science behind it.
okay, now at last count, there are over 3,000 paranormal groups within the San Francisco Los Angeles corridor.
Mm-hmm.
They go out an average of 2 to 3 nights a week. The average
Okay.
is 7 investigators per group. Let's go over 5 years, 10 years. What are we missing that we haven't been able to establish and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that ghosts are real?
I have no idea. If I knew that, I would be on top of it all.
Do you have
If
any
I knew.
ideas? Do you have a theory?
I'm trying to come up with one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I'm working with consciousness right now. Other consciousness,
Right.
you know. And once I figure that part out, I think it'll fall into place.
All right, yeah. I believe that if we were all to get together, or all paranormal investigators who've done any type of investigation
Oh,
on
yeah.
ghost haunting, spirits, poltergeist, if we all got together and put a little piece of the jigsaw puzzle that we all have in our pocket,
Oh,
work it out
yeah.
on the table, I believe that everything would be made evident to us to what it
Oh,
really is.
yeah.
I've got about a minute before I have to say so long to you for the show tonight,
Okay.
Susie. What would you like to quickly? What would you like to share with the audience? How can they contact you?
Well, you can contact me at VegasGhostGirlsPI@gmail.com
Mm-hmm.
or VegasGGPI@gmail.com or VegasGhostGirls.com.
And and you
Yeah,
do you do readings?
yes. I do tarot readings.
Okay.
I also do astrology charts, birth charts, progressive charts, comparison charts, and all that jazz.
So they can contact you
Um,
for a one-on-one consultation online.
Yes, yes, yes.
Susie, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Take care of yourself.
All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
It's great talking to you. And if you come up with any solutions or theories, give me a call.
Oh,
I'd love to hear them.
Of course. If I come up with the number one solution, you are the first to know.
Thanks a lot, Susie. Take care of yourself. Blessings.
All right.
Bye-bye
Bye-bye.
now. XO Nation, my guest this hour was Susie Wade from Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, that's it. Another show, another time. But you know what? This is what life is about. Trying to solve the unknown. And this is what we do here in the X Zone, thanks to guests like Susie Wade from Las Vegas, Nevada. So until tomorrow night, my good friends, as once again we cross the time-space continuum to this place that I call the X Zone, always take care of yourself, and always remember to keep your eyes to the sky and your heart to the light. I'm Rob McConnell. Have a great evening.